had to give a presentation that you totally forgot about, and let's be real, because we've all been there, and you've ever had to give this presentation that you just did not prepare for,
brownie points if you passed,
then the next event would be right up your alley, because an impromptu speech is all about lightning fast critical thinking skills. The competitors usually only get like 1 or 2 minutes after they've heard their topic to construct a speech and give it before a judge. So obviously there's a time pressure. And we're gonna be doing this exact same thing for you tonight. So we'd like to introduce you to your impromptu speaker for the night, Holly Pilling. You said nice. So right before we give Holly her topics, we're actually going to send her out of the room so she doesn't get to hear any of them. So bye, Holly.
Bye.
So just with an improv show, Holly will receive her topic from you guys. Be kind. And she'll have a few short minutes to create the speech you're about to hear. So I will probe the audience for some topics. So can I get a noun from... Bring it, Holly! You got the...
Yeah. All right, everyone. So we're going to give Holly those 3 topics, and she's going to sit right in front of you, and she's got like 2 minutes to give a speech or to construct her speech. So we want to give her absolute silence during this. All right. We're going to start her timer.
Wait. Need to get my timer so I know what I'm doing.
We're not...
Perfect, ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2...
As you guys can possibly tell from my general appearance, I'm a Middle Eastern Mediterranean woman. I have a lot of background, well, half of my background exactly from that area. And that makes me a very hairy individual. As you can see, I've done my best to be professional today. I've put product in my hair, I've tied it back, slicked it back. There's who knows how many clips and different things holding my hair back. But hair in our culture is something that tends to be frowned upon if you're not a very standard sort of appearance and if it doesn't fit the standard stereotype of what a businesswoman should be. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today, my hair and its influence. So as you can probably tell, the word that I've chosen is hairy. Thank you. First, I'll talk about cultural aspects and then I'll go into some of the preconceived notions and societal views about hair. And finally, a possible solution to the problem of this sort of juxtaposition of whether curly hair and frizzy hair is okay or not in the workplace and in society. So first, I'm going to take a look at the cultural impacts. This goes all the way back to, in America anyways, the times where there were people in slavery, particularly African-American people in slavery, where kinks and coils in your hair were frowned upon. So African-American women, and I would assume men as well, would pick out their hair, or they would straighten their hair, do everything to fit the more standard norm of the white man or woman that they were trying to replicate. These were the people that were more respected in that society, so they were the people that people would try to change their appearance to emulate. So things like curly hair and kinks in your hair would not be accepted in that kind of a time. Now, where's that caused, and where's that originate from or stem from? That's going to be these societal views and the stereotypes of the businesswoman. The businesswoman stereotype, incidentally enough, hasn't actually come up until fairly recently in our history, where women were allowed into the workplace after World War II, so the 1940s, where women became more common in the workplace, and they're allowed into a field where previously it had been completely dominated by men. So now things like curly hair of people like myself need to have a place in the workplace. They need to be dealt with in some way. Usually, until very recently anyways, this would be by straightening. You straighten your hair, you're not accepted as someone who's proper. You get called things like Bozo the Clown, or people say that you're dirty or that you're somehow less than someone who has straight or just finely waved hair. But I say that there's a solution for this. That would be embracing your curls, embracing your waves, taking those millions of clips out of your hair, saying, this is my natural hair, this is how it behaves, and this is okay in the workplace. So I say today that you all should be comfortable with whatever hair was born on your head, whatever quantity you want to keep, whatever you'd like to cut off. I've had it short, I've had it down to here. Whatever you'd like to have on your head, however you'd like to cover it even. If you'd like to wear, of course, the hijab, which is something that's completely respectable. This should be a personal choice that should be respected in the workplace and respected in society. I'm not Bozo the Clown because of my hair. My intelligence is not brought down because of my hair. This is simply something that I've chosen to do with my appearance, and actually something for me that I was naturally born with. It looks a little bit funny, doesn't it? But this is the sort of thing that hopefully we can teach our kids and the people around us to respect. That you can have just as much respect for someone with the same mind in this hair as you could have for someone with pin straight hair. And however you'd like to wear your hair, straight, curly, curled, waved, however you'd like, it should be okay, it's respected. And I respect you for it. Thank you.